I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. Republicans in Congress are in their crosshairs. Representatives from several labor unions, along with members of the Newburgh-based organization Community Voices Heard, plus a couple of elected officials, including Assemblyman James Skoufis, took part in an informational picket outside West Point's Thayer gate earlier today. The 30 or so protesters were blaming Republicans for the continuing federal government shutdown, calling on Hudson Valley Republican Congressman Chris Gibson and GOP leadership in Washington to take steps to end it. Among chants that included 2468, Congress needs to operate, union officials with Local 2367 of the American Federation of Government Employees were saying the irresponsibility displayed by Republicans in Congress has hurt families of West Point workers and those working without pay at the Otisville Federal Correctional Facility. Now keep checking here at Record Online for any breaking news concerning the shutdown and the debt limit deadline. Police in Saugerties are investigating what turned out to be a fatal car-bicycle collision last night on Route 32. Police say a 19-year-old was struck and killed by the vehicle while he was pedaling on Route 32 near the intersection with Old Kings Highway at around 7:30 last night. Police say the bicyclist, who was not initially identified pending notification of family, died of his injuries shortly after the accident. Saugerties Police Chief Joseph Sinagra says the crash is not a hit-and-run case, and there was also no immediate information provided regarding the status or identity of the person driving the car. Anyone who witnessed the fatal collision is asked to call Saugerties Police Detectives. The number is 845-246-9800. Two Ulster County men have been arrested for breaking into a residence in the town of Olive, stealing property, then setting fires that badly damaged the house and a detached garage. 20-year-old Justin Elmendorf and 18-year-old Michael Sanacola, both of Olive Bridge, face felony charges of burglary, arson, and criminal possession of a weapon. The state police investigation began after firemen responded to a fully engulfed structure at the residence on Acorn Hill Road in Olive Bridge. Investigators say the fire was set in two places, the house and the detached garage. Police say they've recovered the stolen property, a handgun, 3 long guns, 2 motorcycles, chainsaws, plus other personal property. The buildings were unoccupied at the time of the fire, and no injuries were reported. Should a busy Middletown intersection that figures to get a lot busier be transformed into a traffic circle? A public meeting is being held tonight at City Hall to get input on the plan to create a roundabout at the intersection of County Route 78 and James P. Kelly Way in Middletown. City Public Works Commissioner Jacob Teweel says a traffic circle there would slow down drivers going through the intersection on Route 78 and would better accommodate the growth from new apartment units that have been built and will be built in that area. If the city moves forward, construction would start next year and take several months to complete. Teweel said a traffic circle would cost about $800,000, 80% of that covered by federal grants and the rest to be paid for by the state. And you may have seen them, the 2 men standing outside the entrance to the Crystal Run Galleria on Route 211. They hold a sign that says "Shame on Pyramid Companies" and "Labor Dispute." Pyramid owns the Galleria, and construction projects are going on there, some with union workers, some not. The organization behind the sign says the Pyramid's hiring carpenter contractors who don't meet area labor standards. As for the men holding the sign, they found this part-time sign-holding job on Craigslist. Reporter Jessica DiNapoli will have the full story here at Record Online and in tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. Say goodbye to the nice sunny weather, at least for a while. We'll wake up to clouds and maybe a little light rain Wednesday, but it'll stay on the mild side, with temperatures getting up around 70 degrees Wednesday. More clouds and the threat of showers again on Thursday, with the highs reaching the upper 60s. Get your day off to a good start with the news, information, and features you will find in the Times-Herald Record. And breaking news is just a click away right here at Record Online. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.